Hey guys, welcome to the UFC breakdown. I'm Spanky, this is Bork. We're going to be breaking down UFC 120 BISPING versus AKIYAMA. Before I even start, I want to throw out that this is a free card. And a lot of people have been bitching because it's not, there's no like big names on the card. Like no title holders, I guess you'd say. It's bugging me that people are saying it's a shitty card. It's a great card for being free. If you don't like it, don't watch it. You're not paying for it. You can't complain. Quit being douchey. You know? You got anything to say on that?
No.
Not really?
It's just dumb.
Free? You can't complain about free MMA.
Seriously? Why would you complain about this card? It ain't that bad a card overall anyway. We'll get into it.
Free.
Let's
anyway, alright, let's do this.
Alright,
first fight of
the night. James Lightning Wilkes versus Claude the Prince Patrick.
Yes. Right off the bat, I'm just going to say it flat out. I got James Wilkes, third round submission, probably an armbar. How I think it's going to get there, I think Claude Patrick's going to push the pace and win the first 2 rounds. I think he's stronger. I think he has a better ability to get it to the ground rather than James Wilkes. He's got slick jiu-jitsu. Alright. Claude Patrick's going to come in. He's going to take him down for 2 rounds. Try to get a submission. It's not going to work. By the 3rd round, I think Claude Patrick's going to be a little bit tired. Going to take him down. It's going to be a scramble, and I think James Wilkes is going to end up on top. And when James Wilkes gets on top, I see this fight over. I see James Wilkes going immediately for a submission and doing it with angst, like just trying to slap that shit on quick. So I got James Lightning Wilkes by 3rd round submission. Who do you got?
Pretty much the same.
Yeah.
I think you're right. He's going to wear Claude Patrick down, finally get on top, probably mid-3rd round. Pull off submission. Don't know about an armbar. He's going to do something, make him tap out.
Yeah, alright. Let's move on to the next fight then. Chet Congo, my man, is back. He's going to be fighting Travis Hopper Brown. I'm excited for Chet Congo for the simple fact I want to see what he's going to do this time.
Yeah.
He elbowed Paul Buentello into submission, but the thigh, elbowing that thigh, that Charlie horse, man, that leg must have been dead for about 3 days. Maybe more.
Yeah.
Elbows to the thigh. Jesus. This is how I think this fight's going to go. Travis is going to come in. I think he's going to try to test his standing a little bit. Travis is a ground guy, just to maybe try to get it to the ground. I think it's not going to work at all. I think Congo's going to tag him. And this might sound crazy, but I think Congo is going to take Brown down, posture up in guard on the fence, almost like he did to Mustafa Altur, and fucking mash him. Just smash him. Because that ground and pound when Congo gets going. It's slow to start, but then once he hits 2 or 3, he just starts dropping them. Elbows, hammer fist, left, right, left, right. I see this TKO first round, ground and pound style. Chet Congo's taking this shit.
I agree with that completely. I think that's exactly how it's going to go. Chet Congo's going to take him down and pound him out. Plain and simple.
Yeah. Alright, what we got for our next fight here?
Next fight is John the Hitman Hathaway and Mike Quicksand Pyle.
Yes.
It's going to be a good fight.
It is going to be
John Hathaway's coming off his pretty decisive W over Diego Sanchez.
Yes.
So
that knee.
I think.
You remember that knee that Hathaway put on Diego?
Boom. Oh.
That's called shooting in way too far away and paying for it. I don't know if BJ Penn took Diego Sanchez's soul and like ate it, but something happened to Diego Sanchez.
Yeah,
I like this fight. I think I don't think people give Mike Pyle the credit that he deserves. He's really good on the ground, and he's not too bad standing either. I mean, he's not like a standing guy, but his submissions are good. This is the problem I have with this fight. Hathaway, I believe, is much stronger. I feel as though Hathaway, after getting a win over Diego Sanchez, who before that was fighting BJ Penn, his confidence has got to be going. You know what I mean? His confidence is high right now, and not just that, but I think he's really fucking talented. He's well rounded. I think he's just gonna be a little bit too much for Pyle, but I think Pyle. I don't want to say this to diss Pyle, but I think Pyle is gonna survive until the 3rd, and then I think in the 3rd, Hathaway's gonna put him away with TKO, starting from standing and then dropping him and following up for a finish. I see Hathaway. Kid's got a bright future.
Oh yeah, definitely. I don't really know how to say. I think this one's gonna finish. I think he could probably finish Mike Pyle, but it would probably be the third round. But I definitely think John Hathaway is going to win this fight decisively. Either way, he's gonna basically do what he did to Diego Sanchez, just
Pick him
dominate. Yeah, pick him apart.
Yeah.
He's gonna control the fight.
Just gonna throw something out there. How tall are these 170ers? They're both over 6 feet. I think Pyle's 6'1", right? And isn't I'm gonna say Hathaway's 6'2".
Pyle is 6'1" and John Hathaway is 6'2".
6'2". That's some big.
I mean, think about it.
These athletes getting bigger.
John
and bigger.
Hathaway is taller than Cain Velasquez. And Cain Velasquez is a heavyweight fighting Brock Lesnar at UFC 121.
Yeah.
I mean,
the guys getting bigger.
Andy's only an inch shorter than Brock Lesnar. Granted, Lesnar's got about twice his mass, at least, from 3 times his mass.
I think the future fighters, they're not gonna.
And the reach.
I'm seeing a trend. The fighters are slowly progressing away from being short, stocky, powerful into these lanky, like athletic, lanky guys.
I mean, look
where
at,
they got the reach, so they can use the stand up, and when on the ground with them long arms and limbs, his body triangles are available, which aren't available for short guys.
Nate Diaz, perfect
Both
example.
the Diaz brothers.
Hits you right as he's extending it. Uses his full reach, and these short guys can't do anything about it. Look what he did to Marcus Davis. Marcus Davis could not get past that reach. Every time he tried and commit.
You think that Marcus Davis would have the advantage in that fight too, stand up?
Yeah.
I don't. I like the Diaz brothers, but I don't like. They have no power behind their punches, but they add.
Right.
Anyway,
but after about 100 to the face, even though they have no power, it's still starting to bruise up. And
yeah.
And
we're getting
anyway.
We're getting away. We got to get back in
in
this thing. Who we got next?
This is the co-main event. We got Danny Outlaw Hardy versus
Outlaw.
Carlos, the Natural Born Killer Condit.
I am fucking pumped for this fight. Good fight, man. I'm excited. This is going to be a scrap. I think Condit's got better ground, but I don't think it's going there. I think Condit's going to bang with him.
This is going to be a stand-up war. Big time.
First thing I want to throw out, these two guys have some of the biggest hearts in MMA. They get pounded and they don't stop. I like Hardy's stand-up. I think Hardy's got slicker boxing. Even the kicks to some point, I think it's better than Condit. Condit, I think, has got a little bit better ground, but like I said, I think they're going to bang. I think this is going to be a war. I don't even know what to say about this because I'm so excited. This fight, lots of scrambles, lots of striking, and good chins. I feel like both these guys can take a punch. I feel as though it's going to be hard for either one of these people to finish each other. And but this is one thing I do think. I think Hardy's going to get the better of all 3 rounds. I feel like Hardy's going to do better. And I think Hardy's going to get a solid, unanimous decision, but a convincing one. He's going to do it in convincing fashion. I just don't think he's going to be able to finish.
It's not going to be it could go either way type of thing. I think Hardy's going to win each round decisively.
We saw the Roy McDonald fight with Carlos Condit. Carlos Condit don't go away unless you put him away. And McDonald came close to finishing him in that fight, and then Condit came back to win. I think it was like 13 seconds left of the 3rd round. Condit finished.
It was
McDonald.
really low.
That was a good fight. This one, fight of the night. I'm calling fight of the night for this. It's gonna be a unanimous decision. Fight of the night. Yeah. I like this fight.
Yeah, it's gonna be close between this and the main event.
Yeah. Speaking of the main event, sorry. What's your pick on this fight, the co-main event? Before we jump into the main.
The unanimous decision to Dan Hardy.
Yeah, it's nice.
I just think, like you said, neither of them are going to finish each other, but I think Hardy's going to get the better of them.
All right, let's jump into the main event. Michael the Count Bisping versus Yoshihiro Akiyama. Another great fight. This is fireworks.
Akiyama's coming off his loss to Chris Lieben.
Great fight, though. Great fight.
Good fight, but I don't know. I think the fact that he was out for so long, I think that's why he lost to Lieben. Because, I mean, let's face it, Lieben, I wouldn't even put him in the top 10. He does this and comes at you.
Lieben won 2 fights. I think he's in the top 10 now. After beating Akiyama, I think he has a right to play somewhere in the top 10. He won 2 fights in like 3 weeks, right?
He's in the top 10, I'd put him at 10.
They're in the middleweight division, though. It's not like it's a deep division.
True. It's true.
You know what I mean?
Anyway.
What do you got?
I gotta take...
It's hard.
I think we're gonna take Bisping. Home field advantage.
Home field advantage.
I just think, even though Akiyama's got the striking capability, he's kind of like what you said before. He'll go to the ground if it's on his terms, but if Bisping hits him, he's gonna go, fuck it, I'll stand with this guy.
Oh, you think Bisping hits Akiyama? You think Akiyama just go for it?
What did I say? Bisping hits Akiyama a couple times. Akiyama's gonna go, fuck this ground shit, let's go.
Yeah. Right off the bat, breaking the two guys down. Michael Bisping, kickboxer. He's got good takedown defense. A lot of people don't give him enough credit for his takedown defense. He even fought Rashad Evans at one point and stuffed Rashad a few times, which is not. Ask Rampage. That ain't easy to do. Ooh, low ball on Rampage. I don't like Rampage. Getting away from the point. Anyways, I think Bisping probably is more technical than Akiyama with his kicks and his and with his hands. But I think Akiyama packs more power. The one thing I have Akiyama winning this, by the way, by unanimous decision, if he sticks to a solid game plan. If Akiyama clinches him up, uses judo to get it to the ground, and work for submissions, I think Akiyama's got this in the bag. But I'm just nervous. I think Bisping's going to tag him a few times, and Akiyama's going to try to go Terminator and just walk towards him like he did with the Levin fight. Which I'm not going to say it's a bad thing to do, because he does have a chin. We saw that with the Levin fight. But I think Michael Bisping might be a little bit too technical for him to do that. If he just walks into Bisping, much as people hate Bisping, you can't deny the guy's got strikes. He can strike.
Yeah.
And that's not necessarily a power striker, but strikes add up, man, one way or another.
Right.
Bisping Bisping doesn't hurt people often, but when he does, he finishes. He goes for it when he can. But like I said, I'm gonna pray Akiyama's gonna stick to his game plan, or at least I hope this is his game plan. Obviously, I don't know, but I think clinch him up, use that judo, trip him to the ground, work for a submission. Do I think he'll get it? No. I know that sounds dumb, but I don't think he's gonna get the submission. But I think he's gonna get.
If he's on top, he'll win the fight by decision.
Exactly. Which I hate to say that because Jesus, lately,
even
fucking
if
Gray Maynard. I don't want to see Gray Maynard fight ever again. Send him out. Get him out of here. Send him to Dream. I don't gotta watch him.
Send
I
him
don't
to
care.
Strike Force.
I don't want to see people win by points. Send him to Strike Force.
Oh, let's lay on him and do nothing.
Well, then he'll just beat Strike Force. I don't want to see that. Anyways, this is the UFC breakdown. I was Spanky. This is Bork. He just broke down UFC 120. Free card. Stop bitching. Watch it Saturday night in the O2 Arena. It's going to be on tape delay here in the U.S., but...
On at 8. Eastern
Spike
time.
TV. It's free, motherfucker. Let's go, Akiyama.
Just
use that judo.
watch it. Quit whining.
All right.
Rate, comment, subscribe.